Is this better? This should be working now. Still? All right. All right, can you all right, hold on, hold on. Okay, working now. All right. With everything else that went wrong, I actually forgot to put the microphone back on after taking it off while trying to figure things out. Oh, hallelujah. Who's here? Mark White. How you doing, man? How's everything? Thanks for joining me. So look, it's just us right now. So I'm going to just jump right in with apologies, man, because I think it's my browsers. I have ad blockers on my browsers, and it was just a nightmare. Yes, you're seeing me in OBS. It's a very stripped down, basic thing I got running right now. I'll play around with it and add things to it as I go. But I'm on OBS, so we shouldn't have any problems. If you happen to notice any latency issues, let me know, and I'll look up some new settings and see if I can't get that fixed. But it'll have to be another time. So my apologies for the last live, and my apologies for the late start today. So hopefully this ends it, though. All right? Hopefully. So with that said, guys, lots of good stuff's going down with the channel, and I apologize for not being here and posting long form videos like I was before the holidays. But YouTube's changing. Thank you, BBM. I did too. I put it in a community post, so hopefully, YouTube's changing. And what I noticed was I made the same video a short, and I made it in 3-minute long form videos, right? And long form videos, dead in the water, but every single one of the shorts videos got over 1,000 views. And that's over 3 months. So I'm changing some things with the channel. I'm going to keep the shorts here on YouTube, and I'm going to keep doing things here on YouTube. And I'm going to have, including memberships, I'm going to change around all that stuff. But I'm going to put long form videos first on Rumble. I'm going to try and build an audience there, because honestly, I think YouTube as we know it is going to die sooner rather than later. Sorry for the notification. So it's time to change the channels into something else. You know what I'm saying? Spread the wings and expand the opportunities, right? So with that said, we got a new Guitar Mafia member, Ron Gunner. He's actually a luthier. So that's great, man. 8K views, that's great. Whatever those videos are that are getting that kind of numbers, you should be making more of those. That should get you going and monetized soon. But so now I forgot where I was. But Rumble. So the long form videos are going to be on Rumble first. Eventually they'll come back here. Memberships are going to change. Memberships, things are going to get really cool in the memberships, but it's going to change a little bit. And then one of those ways is I'm going to be selling guitar pickups. All right. I've already ordered a bunch. I'm getting like 50 total pickups in. There's going to be a bunch of different sets. Like this bad boy here. This is an incredible set of pickups right here. These are the same ones that Baby Boy Mulligan put in the Scorpion King guitar. And they are awesome. And I've been able to find these and get these at a great deal. And I could turn around and flip them to you guys for a great deal too. And I'm going to be doing that here in the memberships. That's going to be part of the deal. Is going to be that members get the best deals on everything that I'm going to be selling, as far as all the guitar parts and that stuff. And then anybody else who just wants to buy stuff is going to be finding me on eBay, because I'm going to have a new eBay store. That's going to be starting soon. So, but I got stuff like this. Active pickups. Anybody wants active pickups, I'm going to order a whole bunch of these. This is my first set. This is a sample set. I'm going to be getting, I'm going to get 2 more sets to start probably. And then I'm going to see how it goes from there with selling active sets. If you guys want them, I'll pick them up. But they're going to be, these are the ones that you can get for like $80 a set at places like Guitar Fetish. Oh, excuse me. All right, apologies. So these pickups, these are the same ones you can get on Guitar Fetish for like $80 a set with potentiometers and all that. I got them without potentiometers at a price that I could turn around to you guys for like $25 shipped. So that's pretty, actually, you know, excuse me, these $30 shipped, okay? And that's a great deal, because even without the potentiometers and everything, they're selling for $40 to $50 shipped. All right. And you don't even need to know how to solder in order to put these in. So, and they sound like EMG 81, 85 sets. The EMGs that made metal. The demo videos and Ace Frehley guitar demo was the AK. Okay. So the ones where you play the guitar and they can hear it do better than like the build videos, right? That kind of makes sense. So who else is here? Just you and me? And who's here? Mark, was that his name? I'm sorry. Mark, right? I got this boy. Well, BBM knows what this is. This is a quad rail 18.5K. This is an animal, this pickup. This is for anyone who's all metal all the time. This is your pickup. It's got not 1, not 2, but 3 magnets on the back. And yeah, this is a beast. Mark, you're still here. Great. So sometimes people come and go. I don't know who leaves, so I'm glad you're still here. These are insane. These go for like $40 a piece in some places. Some companies put their name on these exact same ones and sell them for $50 a piece. I think I could get them to you guys for about $25 a piece. They're a little expensive, but not as expensive as this. This is one I need your guys' your info on, your input on. Right? I got these. This one pickup sent to me from China was $25. And that's the quality of this pickup. I mean, it's just a ridiculously good pickup. Baby Boy Mulligan can testify because I sent him the hot rail version of this. The hot rail I sent him and this one have the exact same specs. They're made with the exact same stuff. It's just that one's a hot rail and this one's got adjustable pole pieces. And that one will fit in a Strat cutout, Strat single coil cutout. This one ever so slightly too big. You're going to have to do a little work with. But the quality on this, the way this thing sounds, it's insane. So if anybody is interested in getting these, let me know. If I get a few people, maybe we'll do a buy-in. This way, you guys, I can keep the cost as low as possible to you, and I can take a risk on just buying a couple for myself at the store. So if anybody's interested in getting something really, really high-end that put in their guitar at a really low price, this is a pickup to think about. But there's a couple here that are like that. The first ones I showed you are actually like that. This one's like that. So, and I got another mini humbucker. Okay, this one is 9K. That one there was that one's 15. And I'm going to be getting. I think I'm going to be able to get those slightly a little less hot, about 12.5K, 13K, at a more reasonable price. So I might still be able to get those, but not quite exactly as hot. This, though, this is meant to be a replacement for a single coil pickup that is a little bit harder than the single coil, but not so much so that it's going to be really loud, because it's still a humbucker, right? It's kind of like the volume goes up when you're adding coils the same kind of way it sounds when you add singers, right? If you have one singer at full volume, they sound one way. Then if another person comes in and has equal volume and has the same note, it sounds slightly louder, as well as fuller and richer and all that. But not like you're taking one person's full volume and stacking it on top of the other, right? Who's up here? Okay, cool. Was RM? What's going on? How you doing? So these, I'm getting these basically for I'm getting 3 of these for the price for the retail price of 1. So I think I can do about maybe 20 plus on these. So maybe $25, right? And all these prices I'm talking about here, they're more or less set, but they're also just for YouTube, because on my eBay store, when I start putting these in the eBay store, once I have them all here, they're going to be at eBay prices. They're going to have shipping added to them for free, and they're going to have to be, eBay's got to get their cut, so I got to figure that out. And in the end, I'm only trying to make myself about $5 per pickup. So that's the way the pricing is going. But once it gets to eBay, it's kind of like all bets are off, because I got to appease them as well, and I still got to compete with everybody else, right? So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, RM, Mark, thank you for coming, guys. This was a very last minute thing, and well, the product of a disastrous trial and error, really. Finally got to go live. So these are really, really cool. I'm going to have these in my store, and you guys will be able to get in touch with me through my email, right? rjscave@gmail.com. Let me know if you're interested in this, and we can talk about, talk to me about these or any other pickups that you're interested in finding, and I'll see if I can find them, because I've been able to figure out who is who as far as China goes, as far as these who's making the best pickups. I'm going to a combination of the best of the best and the best up and comers, the guys who are hitting them out of the park right from go, and they have to undercut everybody else just to be able to compete. So I'm trying to balance it out with that, so that the quality is always there. And so far, I'm happy with what I'm finding here, because these are really good, and they're coming from somebody else. Not the same as this. This is coming from the best of the best coming out of China. This is the factory there. There are no other better factories making guitar pickups. These are going to be as close to the Seymour Duncans and DiMarzios and everybody else's as you can get. And these are darn close, right? But the company that's making these is almost brand new, but they're insanely good. They're insanely good. Anybody who's been trying these has been like, oh my God, they're buying them up. So I had to get in on this quick. I ended up buying this set, and then I ended up ordering 7 more. So I'm getting a bunch of these. This set right here it's like $15K in the bridge and $7.5 in the neck. So you can do Slash style leads on the neck, because as some of you know, Slash plays a lot of his leads at the neck. Or you can get hot as hell with some really bright high end and do Eddie or other metal, all sorts of stuff with this set. It's a pretty versatile set that I think I got to get. What did I say? These were, I was getting these for, and then so, yeah, I can do these. I could do these for 25 plus. So I think $30 shipped, maybe 25. I got to check the numbers, but definitely no more than $30 shipped for this set. And they have nickel silver base plates. Other pickups that have nickel silver base plates that have these specs, they sell for $50 on eBay as a set, right? With almost exact same specs. So this is a deal. And I got some more coming too. But I'll stop talking about that stuff because we need to change subjects. I'm sure I'm boring somebody. Oh, shit. So how's the stream going so far? As far as the audio sounds good and there's been no lags or anything? Because that's always been my downfall. Up until now, I've usually been going in the browser, and there's always been an issue. Oh, that's right. That's right. BBM was saying he's got these exact same ones in his Slash LP, and they are incredible. If you want to hear them, go check out his channel. BBM, put a link in there for yourself, and check out his channel. He's got a sound test. He installs these, and then he tests them, and they sound great. And actually, BBM, if you can find the link for that video, why don't you put it in the chat? Right? Don't jinx these so far. Come on, man. So, yeah, I think $30 a set for those shipped. Right? And with that, I'll make about 5, unless the shipping is a little bit more than I expect, then I'll make a little bit less. But that's the gamble on my end, right? So how it's going to work here in YouTube is I'm going to start changing the memberships, right? I'm going to set it up so there's 2 tiers. The first tier is going to be dirt cheap, and we'll get basic update videos. You know what I'm saying? It's going to just be behind the scenes, not even really behind the scenes stuff, just me going, stopping and saying, hey man, how's it going today? Any little quick things I can give you guys in general every day, or more or less. And then the big tier is going to be the one it's actually going to be more expensive than it is now, but you guys are going to get a whole lot. If the Discord gets their legal asses in order with this whole age verification thing that they're going through, I'll want to reopen the Discord, but I got to wait for that because they're about to close their doors almost. It seems like someone's suing them into oblivion. I don't know the whole story, but so if that can happen, I'm going to set that up. I'm also going to set up so that everyone gets merch. on an annual basis. Everyone's going to get some kind of merch for being a member, for being a long-term members. Thank yous, all that. You guys are also going to get the deepest discounts on all the stuff that you see here and anything else that I get for the store, because after I get pickups, it's going to be pick guards and things like that. So, and then I'll start looking into some other stuff. There you go. BBM just put his link up, guys. Check it out. All right, because these pickups are really, really insane. These, I'm telling you, these are $50 a set all day, and I'm getting them to you guys for $30. And that's the way to check him out, because he's the man. BBM's the man. So just so you guys know, if anyone's not sure, he and I are actually friends. So, yeah, anyway. But no BS about the pickups, though, guys. They really, really are great. And I can't wait to get a set of these in one of my guitars. But I'm still waiting on more. I've got Invader-style pickups coming. You know, the ones with the big slugs on the top? I got the ones with the one big oversized magnet on the bottom coming in. And if they work out well and they sell well, I'll look into getting more of those and seeing if I can find even better ones, right? Because I know that there's more out there I know these are good and they're high quality, and I know these are the best ones that don't blow up the bank, you know what I'm saying? But I can get some that would go for $60 a pickup, and they are amazing. The dual rail pickup demo, okay. Right. Okay. I was talking to you guys about that one earlier, right? The demo for the hot rail I gave Baby Boy Mulligan, that I said was similar to this in every way except the pole pieces. He's got that one coming out on the 26th, and I have a bunch of those hot rails coming. I got the hot rails coming. I have 5 sets of pickups that are similar to these, but they're black, and they have 6 adjustable pole pieces. They have more standard look to them. But other than that, spec for spec, they're like these. So they're going to be awesome too. I got, what else? I have a bunch of hot rails coming. I have some black ones and some white ones coming. And there's more. I know there's more. I got stupid with buying stuff. I'm telling you, I had to stop myself because I was finding such good deals, and I was doing the math, and I was like, how can I not? How can I not? How can I not? And it was just like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So, yeah. So I need your help, guys. You got to buy some so that I can pay for them. So, how long we been together, man? All right. So this is half an hour. This is actually going all right. I'm surprised. Mad Hatter didn't find his way here yet. He's been looking for me all day. Shit. So I won't stay too much later, guys, because it is getting late, and I do want to be able to like reproduce this. So I'm going to play around with doing this over the next few days and see if I can't keep repeating the success of tonight. All right. The quad rail pickups are in my Kramer. All right. Cool. I'll actually check that one out for you. So, yeah, so we'll hang out for a little while longer. What time is it? It's, yeah, we'll finish up around 11, all right? It'll be like, almost an hour. And I will have functionally salvaged my live stream. So, look out for a bunch of stuff coming. For anybody who's still here, who doesn't know, Ron Gunner. I think I started mentioning this earlier. Ron Gunner is a guitar builder, and he works with Johnny Bean, who does a live stream. I don't know if you're familiar with that. If not, you should check him out. Look up Johnny Bean. It's Bean with an E at the end. And Ron Gunner does some stuff with him. And Ron is a guitar builder, a professional guitar builder. So he's going to work with us on Guitar Mafia going forward. Mad Hatter 77 is going to be doing the next one. I'm going to be giving him a Fesley FST 400 and either a couple of these or a couple of hot rails. He's going to do a paint job on the guitar and install the hot rails. And then Baby Boy Mulligan is going to be doing the final check down of the guitar before it goes to fret knot to be given away. This guitar is going to be insane. The bridge pickup is already a 12.5K Alico 5 magnet humbucker. So it's got the tones there. And then with two pickups like this, it's going to sing for days. And it'll be pretty much an all-metal guitar, all-metal hard rock guitar. Oh, BBM, I love you, buddy. And so we got quad rails, hot rails, humbuckers, mini humbuckers. I'm going to be looking into getting single coils. Does anybody in the market for single coils? Because I can get some good deals on some good quality single coils. I might even be able to get them branded with RJC or something like that. And the price would be really, really good. I mean, these won't be replacements for your 62 Strat. But if you need a solid set of single coils that can be Stratty and have good tones, cheap, I'm thinking I might be able to do these for as little, and this is early. I might be able to do them for as little as $15, $10 to $15 a set. Let me put it that way. Right? Plus shipping. I'm talking just about the price of the pickups now. I might be able to sell them to you and make money myself for $10 a set. I have to get samples. I have to try them out, all that. But if anybody out there wants single coils, let me know. If anybody wants any of these pickups, let me know. Hit me up at the email, rjscave@gmail.com. And sorry I'm not playing any guitar right now, guys, but I got my landlord literally living directly under me, and it's almost 11 o'clock at night here, so I got to play it safe. But look for a video coming soon. This, and you guys can't tell how much this weighs, but this weighs a ton. This is the box I made up for Ron Gunner. All right. You can find out in the video, the exact number, but I believe I have put 14 humbuckers and 6, maybe 8 single coil pickups, 2 sets of single coil pickup covers, 1 EMG Select single coil active pickup, several pots, switches, 2 sets of tuners, neck plate, and a wraparound bridge. Almost everything you need for a guitar except for the wood, basically. And I need to put this down because this weighs a ton. But that video is coming soon. I'm in the middle of editing it. As a matter of fact, as soon as I am done here, I'm going to go back to editing that video, which I thought was going to be a short. Oh, man, I can't help myself. I'm trying to figure out how to make it less than 40 minutes long. So we'll see what happens with that. And Oh yeah, we're all at 10-2. We're at 10-2, so we'll go for another 10. So, can I figure out how to make you a moderator? You are a moderator. What am I doing? I did make you a mod. I did it in settings. That's what I did. So I want to thank everybody who did show up today. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I'm going to be doing this more often, a lot more often. Plan is for me to do this at least every Saturday, with Mondays as a chaser. And from there, it's probably going to progress to being just Saturdays here and Mondays at Rumble. All right, but first, I got to make sure that I can get good with OBS before I do anything over in Rumble. My acoustic collection comparisons and demos. I saw. Okay, cool. All right, so you have a collection of them. I didn't know. All I really knew was you had that newest one and maybe one other one. Yeah, I'm trying to get back on track, man. I'm trying to. Sometimes, you get a little bit of a slump, you get a little burned out, and then you got to push your ass, you know what I mean? And get started. That's part of why I did all those shorts, because I knew I was I knew how I was feeling going into the holidays, and I knew that I was going to be lackadaisical, and having those out there, that kind of pushed me to keep going for a little while. But I feel like I get burned out. You know what I mean? It's not just the holidays. It's burnout too, because it still hit me, after New Year's was over. So 5 out of 55 guitars? Really? All those LEDs. I don't need this light. This is too bright. There you go. That's better. It's still too bright over my head. 55, man. Why aren't you? I was gonna get I don't know, a little high and mighty almost. I was gonna say, how come you haven't given any of them away? 55. That's a lot. That's a lot of guitars, and that's coming from a guy who's got like 30. Oh, but I'm kidding. Keep every single one of them. Sell some of them. Give them away. You're gonna do all that, right? You always do. You have the veterans, right? Veterans thing you do. So that's always cool. So that's another reason to check out Baby Boy Mulligan, guys, if you haven't already, because he's always doing the giveaways, and he gives away to those who need it. You find a guitar player who's down on his luck, and he happens to be a veteran or something like that. I know 2 guys that could hook him up with a guitar. Baby Boy Mulligan is one of them, but they got to be deserving, right? You're not just giving it to anybody. Pardon me. Almost my bedtime. Yeah, man. I think. I think this is a good computer to go live, because I'm looking at my CPU and I'm using less than 2%. So at 30 frames a second. There you go. 3 of them are in boxes that you haven't even built yet. 0 did what? I don't follow. I'm sorry. That's probably a response to something I said exactly. Gave the 250 subscriber guitar away. I remember that. And the veterans guitar is going to the raffle. Okay, Yeah, that's right. You were telling me about that. You're doing a raffle at the VFW for the guitar, right? That's cool. I need to do something like that. You should talk them into letting you record the whole thing. You know, go up with your little lapel mic. You want me to test? You want me to put on the guitar? We'll see. Let's see here. This is dying. Shitty tablet. If anybody wants to donate to the channel, I could use a new tablet. You have to. The vet center. The test for clipping. Test for clipping. Test for clipping. All right. Let's test for clipping. Just for a minute, because it's almost 11. So, has everybody seen this here? Does everybody know what this is? Because this guitar is special. And I gotta remember to thank Johnny 3 Bar as well as Baby Boy Mulligan. Baby Boy came to me for the save with this one. Yeah, it is a mighty guitar, isn't it? It's the midget that can take down the Hulk. So, and I got to tell you, listen, I'm telling you right now, these Geiger tuners, all right, these are BBM, you know this. This is for anybody else who might watch. These tuners, these are Geikers. They're like their bottom tier, 18-1, $36 a set. And they're awesome. They're absolutely awesome. All right. I left this hanging for several days and it was still perfectly in tune. Well, not perfectly in tune. 2 strings needed a light touch. And the G is always the G string. You know? Even the G string the ladies wear, that ends up their ass, you know what I'm saying? So, just real quick, because I know this is probably going to be too loud. Can you hear that? Yeah, that's out of tune. Make me a liar, man. Maybe not. It was only the E. Maybe it was just the low E from being put up there. All right. Ever since getting to know Torsten Jacobs, I've been working on my finger picking. So here's the deal. For anybody who's still here who doesn't already know, Johnny 3 Bar is the man. He's like a mad scientist with electrical stuff with the guitar. Okay? Because he sent me, I can show you. Okay. Okay. All right, I know. Slow down. There we go. It didn't clip. Okay, well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right. That is a treble bleed attenuator. It's the first one I've ever heard of. I don't think anybody else makes them or sells them. And what it does is it is a treble bleed circuit that you can control. Pardon me. Before I get too into it, he gives it to you with adhesive for the back so that you can stick it right to the top of the pot after you've soldered it in place. It goes right on the volume pot, just like any other treble bleed circuit, which, if you don't know, is basically just a capacitor that's connected to your volume pot so that when you turn it, you don't get muddy tones. This does that and a whole lot more because it's got a tonal range of 50 to 550 hertz. So you can take any tones from that range out just by turning that little screw that you see right there under my middle finger there. Right, that little white dot. Turn it a little to the left, a little to the right, the tones change. Right? It's a brilliant little idea because all you have to do is turn the knob slightly. If once you're not on full volume, once you're like right around 9, everything changes. It takes those preset frequencies right out of your tone, and you can hear a difference right away. Now, for all intents and purposes, it is doing its job, and that's all it's doing. It's actually just taking the mud out of your tone. But with the ability to adjust the frequencies, now you can fine tune that. You're not stuck with something that might sound too thin to your ear or still maybe too muddy to your ear. You can get exactly the tone that you want. Or you can use it as a way to get extra tones, which is how it's ended up being used on this guitar. Because one humbucker with a coil split. The attenuator affects both of those settings differently. So you end up with 2 different tones. I've left this one exactly how they come from Utility Muffin Research Laboratory, Johnny 3 Bar's shop. And I'm happy with it like that. But I know that if I wanted to, I could, with a little work, because I got to take the pick guard off and get under there with a screwdriver. But I could play around with it, and I can get the tone even more different tones, because I know he's not even turned the knob a quarter of the way. So there's a whole bunch of frequency range left for me to experiment with. All right. So I'll show you real quick. Right now, I'm still on the humbucker. Sorry, I got to try and be quiet. Right? I'm going to keep it on humbucker. All I'm going to do is turn this. That much. Lori. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Right? That's the difference between humbucker and just turning the knob. But now I'll do single coil. Regular single coil tone with this guitar. That's true. That's true, BBM. It would be really good in a guitar that you can just take the control cavity off of. Yeah. I would like to move it so that it can be somewhere else in this cavity here, so I can access the screw at the top. That would be perfect for this guitar. I'm glad to have you, Laurie. Thank you for coming. So that's just a single coil, right? All right. But now I'll turn this down. That's almost like a Danelectro. That's so thin. And I'm playing a lot harder now than I was before. And all I did was that. So, and I tell you, Johnny 3-Bar, he tells me he's got more stuff in his in his little noggin there, and he's got more ideas and he's got more things up his sleeve. And I can't wait to get in touch with him to see what else he's got, because yeah, I love the idea of being able to make guitars that look simplistic but have a lot of hidden versatility, you know. And so, and this one's got it in spades. So, but I got to turn it off now because my landlord's downstairs. So maybe we can extend the wire and put it in the jack access in the back. We have to ask if it makes a difference in sound quality. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking about that too. My gut tells me it shouldn't affect sound quality, but at the end of the day, what the hell do I know, right? So I got to do that. We've spoken about this before, you and I just haven't acted on it yet. So I need to contact him. I need to contact Ubi so that I can take rjscave.com out of fourth wall and start a new website along with the eBay store, and hopefully take things to the next level, right? So it's what? We're after 11. So we're at an hour. Managed to put together an hour. I'll take that. So, Laurie, I was telling everybody else, I don't know if you've been a fan of the channel, watching the channel before, but I'm going to be trying to make sure that I go live every Saturday here on YouTube, and for the short-term foreseeable future, Mondays as well. Mondays are probably going to be a little less likely sometimes, you know, work shit, whatnot, but definitely going to be trying to go live. Oh, you like this? Thank you, Laura. You can actually get one for yourself if you want, if you'd like to help out the channel. I only make like $3 a shirt, but you can go to rjscave.com. That's my store, and use the code GENERAL10, the word general, all caps, the number 10, all one word, and you'll get 10% off. I think the shirt right now it's $20.99 or $21.99. Might even be $19.99. But with the discount, you can get it for like $18 plus the tax of the shipping. All right. But hopefully the discount helps offset a little bit of that. So, but thank you. If you buy one, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to trying to keep this channel going, and I got a lot of things to pay for. So, and if you don't see anything you like there, Laura, you can let me know, and I'll make up. I'll take a minute when I can, and I'll make up a different color shirt or something like that. But you should be able to go there and see like 18 different colors, I think. anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be doing lives every Saturday from now on. That's the goal as a minimum. Yeah, right? We all do. The credit card bills, they keep coming, you know? Winter sucks. Winter takes money out of your pocket like nothing else. So Saturdays, Mondays, Rumble. We're going to be on Rumble more often. I'm going to start posting regularly over there as well. And the shorts. Here it's going to be more about shorts and things that bounce between the two channels. Let's put it that way. And the memberships are going to be changing, so there'll be people can hang out and take part, while others can like step up and really support the channel and hook themselves up at the same time with deals on pickups that I'm going to be selling. Right, Lori didn't see these. I got guitar pickups I'm going to be selling. So lots of good stuff coming, guys. I'll stop rambling now. I was just here at 9. Oh ho! Look who just showed up, man. I was just gonna say good night, bro. There was so much confusion in setting up this live stream with YouTube and OBS and getting them to communicate the right way. That's where you ended up, right? That's where you ended up. I tried to send you a text. Tried to send you a message through comments, but I didn't get to see you. I guess you didn't see it. So yeah, sorry about that. But all right, since you're here, we'll take a couple minutes because I wanted to let you know. I wanted to show you these. I'm either going to be sending you 2 of these with the FST 400 with the Fesley, or I'm going to be sending you a couple of hot rails. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, BBM. Yes, thank you for that. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot that I was going into. If I go into it again, I'm just going to be repeating it for like the 3rd time. So, sorry. I'd love to share it all with you live, but it's probably best if you do catch it on the replay. But yeah, so how are you feeling while you're here still live? How are you feeling right now? Because I'm about a week out from being ready to send you a guitar, and not in a rush. But I want, I'm going to be putting a video together about boxing it up sometime in the next week or so. And at that point, I'm just going to be waiting on you. All right. And again, I'm not in a rush. Don't think that I'm saying that. All right. And I know you got to heal up, so you take the time you need. All right. That's the end of the month. That's good. That'll work. I'll still be sorting out my pickups and all that stuff. Then about 2 weeks later, I'm going to send this one to Ron. And we're going to have 2 out there. And Ron, I'm going to let Ron do whatever he wants to it, and then he can just send it straight to Fret Knot. All right? And I know yours is going to take a little time. That's why I'm trying to stagger him this way. He'll end up done first, probably. And then yours will be not far behind. That's the plan in my head anyway. All right. So I hope you're healing up well, man. I appreciate you so much, Malachi. I really do. And did you ever get tuners? You were looking for gold tuners a while back. Did you ever get those? He's live right now? Well, then what are we doing here for? Really, let's go over there and hang out, because I got to get back to editing anyway. Yeah, that's a good plan, right? This actually works out really well, and BBM, for exactly what BBM is saying, because he's actually going to be moving, and you're going to be sending that guitar to him for him to fine tune before the final send off to Fretnot. This way, we give the guitar a little bit of that Tease Guitars expertise. You know what I'm saying? So the timing is really good. So don't rush yourself. All right, I'll send it to you at the end of the month. And the Festley, yeah, I don't know what Ron's going to do to it. I haven't watched enough of him to know his style, but yeah, I'm looking forward to him fixing that up. Maybe he's going to reshape the headstock or something because it's chipped. And well, we'll see. Anyway, I'll shut the fuck up now and let you guys go hang out with Ron. I'll see you guys over there, okay? You guys have been awesome. Thanks for coming, man. I'm sorry for all the fuck ups. Keep an eye out for the rest of the week, okay? Because I'm going to try and get better with OBS before Saturday. So I'm going to try and find time and do more quick ones like this so that I can fine tune all my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys will see it and be able to join me again like this, all right? Lori, thank you for coming. Mark, RM, all you guys, you're awesome. I'll see you in the next one, okay? Oh, take it easy, guys.